didn't hear nothing off Lincoln. Not a goddamn word. So it was clear that I was going to have to look after myself. It's like a fight. It's like a fight.
The movie opens with a tense police convoy escorting a dangerous prisoner named Cain Burgess. He is being taken to a hospital under heavy security, with officers believing he has been granted one final chance to see his mother.
What's the point? She's dead. I'd like to see my mother.
However, when they arrive, the doctor delivers devastating news. His mother had already died some time ago. He quietly spends a few moments beside his mother's body before preparing to leave. But as he enters the elevator with the guards, everything changes. In a sudden and violent move, Cain attacks the officers and manages to escape. Disappearing into the city. Later, Cain is seen inside a bar.
Members only.
Trying to blend in like a regular customer. While drinking, he silently observes the people around him.
I'll have anything with an FD at them, please. Keep the change.
Cheers.
Especially a group sitting nearby. These men turn out to be members of a criminal gang, and their tense conversation quickly catches his attention. They are disturbed by two recent incidents. One of their members has been killed, and their accountant has mysteriously vanished. One gang member begins explaining what happened on the night of the murder. He recalls that they were dealing drugs at their usual spot when they noticed a stranger standing at a distance, watching them closely. Although they initially brushed it off, the situation soon spiraled out of control, leading to deadly consequences. As the story unfolds, it becomes clear that not everyone at the table is being honest about that night. The atmosphere in the bar grows more hostile when Cain's presence is noticed. Old rivalries and buried tensions resurface.
Justice wants the nation.
Cough, you wanker!
Get away from that door! Come here!
The prodigal brother returns. Lincoln's little baby brother. Is that why they redecorated your face?
Rustle me up another one of your perfectly poured pints.
It's Bez.
Yeah, all right, Bez then. Get back! Get back! You double leg!
What have you done?
Revealing that Cain is not just a random stranger. He has a history with these men, especially with his older brother Lincoln, a powerful figure deeply involved in organized crime.
Get down here right now. You're going to tell him it's about Rook, and then you're going to hang up.
It's about Rook.
Oh, you want to know how I got these scars, do you?
As the confrontation escalates, Cain begins to explain how his life took such a dark turn. He takes us back to his past, when he was nothing more than a struggling boxer trying to survive. Desperate for a fresh start, Cain once approached Lincoln for financial help to start a legitimate business. At that time, Lincoln was gambling with Rook and their accountant, Stokes, and they were already in a foul mood after losing a bet on Cain's boxing match. Rook openly mocked Cain, accusing him of being a failure and humiliating him in front of everyone. Influenced by Rook, Lincoln initially refused to help, blaming Cain's poor choices and damaged reputation. As Cain prepared to leave, Lincoln stopped him and offered a deal instead. He promised Cain a large sum of money he would never have to pay back. Lincoln then sent him to his trusted second-in-command, Hyde. Hyde showed Cain a photograph of a woman and explained the plan. The woman would soon visit their office to take a loan, and Cain's job was to follow her. When the moment was right, he was to steal the bag full of cash from her and return it.
You're going to take that bag off of her and you're going to bring it back. And close the door on your way out.
You see, because of you, my brother, I ended up going to prison, didn't I? The filthiest...
Hyde made it clear that Cain could use force if necessary, as long as the job was done cleanly. This single decision would change Cain's life forever. The prison was known as a living hell, where survival was never guaranteed, and weakness was punished without mercy. During During his time there, the only person who ever came to visit Cain was his mother. Each visit broke her heart as she saw how badly prison life had destroyed her son. She eventually tells Cain the painful truth, that Lincoln blames her for Cain's imprisonment and has completely cut himself off. Lincoln has decided not to help Cain in any way, leaving him alone to face the consequences. When Cain realizes that his own brother has abandoned him, the betrayal hits him deeply. With no protection and no support, Cain is forced to rely only on himself. Prison life grows even harsher, and every day becomes a fight for survival. Violence surrounds him constantly, and each confrontation hardens him further. What starts as self-defense
hereby extended by 1 year.
Nothing could have prepared me for the that I was about to go through in this hellhole, and I was going to have to treat this like a fight.
soon turns into a way of life.
Surely, turn myself into what you see before you now. But only pain can do that.
Cain learns that pain is the only thing that can shape a man strong enough to survive in a place like that.
Nothing personal, Cain, you know. I think your brother's bankrolling it.
As time passes, Cain's sentence keeps increasing due to the brutal incidents he is dragged into. Each extension only pushes him deeper into the prison system, but it also strengthens his mind. Survival becomes his only purpose.
Come on then!
The innocent man he once was slowly disappears.
Burgess will be extended by 2 years. All I have is a dead inmate, and you had his blood on your clothes.
I was trying to give him first aid.
3 years later, Cain's mother visits him again, but this time she brings devastating news. She is suffering from pancreatic cancer and does not have much time left. Cain is completely shattered, yet he hides the truth about Lincoln's betrayal from her. He does not want to destroy her final hope, so he carries that burden alone. As her condition worsens, Cain grows more desperate. One day, after another violent prison fight, Cain is taken to the hospital for treatment. There, Detective O'Hara visits him and reveals a shocking truth. The prison officer who had brutally tortured Cain was secretly working for Lincoln all along. The detective also confirms that Lincoln had actually wanted Cain dead. This revelation finally removes all doubt from Cain's mind. Detective O'Hara once again asks Cain to testify against his brother. This time, Cain agrees, but only on one condition. He wants to see his dying mother one last time. Now, revenge is the only thing left. Back in the present, Cain asserts his dominance and makes it clear that no one should underestimate him again. He calmly prepares for what comes next, knowing that when his brother arrives, everything will finally be settled. Cain never imagined that being sent to steal from Mabel Liddell would shape his entire fate. What was supposed to be a simple job turned into the moment his life spiraled out of control, leading him down a path of betrayal, prison, and loss.
Prison rehabilitated you, Wilson.
Yeah? When you put a £20,000 price tag on my head, you're trusting a Ben Copper over your own flesh and blood. Do you know when he found out about Evans, you had him thrown off the force?
Give me my phone.
I don't think he's going to be answering that phone, mate.
After years of suffering, Cain finally comes face to face with his brother, Lincoln. The reunion is cold and tense. Lincoln tries to maintain control, but Cain is no longer the man he once dominated. Prison didn't break him, it rebuilt him. Every scar and every loss hardened his resolve. Seeing how carefully Cain has planned his revenge, Lincoln attempts to make peace. He offers Cain a new life and a chance to start over. But Cain has no interest in false promises. His attention turns to Hyde, the man who helped destroy him, and without hesitation, Cain ends his role in the story, proving that mercy is no longer an option. Lincoln is then hit with another devastating blow when Cain reveals that almost all of his money is gone. After escaping prison, Cain had already confronted Lincoln's accountant and forced him to drain the accounts. Instead of keeping the fortune, Cain chose a different path. He returned millions to the families who had been ruined by Lincoln's schemes, stripping his brother of both power and pride. Now left with nothing but his gang, Lincoln believes numbers will save him. Cain stands alone, outnumbered, and low on ammunition, yet completely calm. He knows this fight was never about survival. It was about ending everything Lincoln built. Chaos erupts as Lincoln tries to distract Cain. A violent struggle breaks out, but Cain refuses to fall. Despite the odds, he pushes forward, driven by years of pain and betrayal.
Cheers, guys. Was it worth it? Is this what you wanted?
Everything you've worked for is finished.
The story ends on a powerful note when one of Lincoln's former victims checks his bank account and finds his stolen money returned. It becomes clear that Cain's revenge was never just about destruction. It was about justice. After a lifetime of suffering, Cain chooses to leave behind something meaningful, proving that even in darkness, redemption is possible.